Just tuning in, we're back here at Origin ECN Vertical Blue, and we're in the last dive session of the day. We have about 3 more divers, and I'm here in the booth with Kristen and Benjamin from Hawaii, and we're about to see Andrew attempt
66-meter constant no fins attempt, national record for Ukraine. So this will be our last national record attempt for the day. We've had 11 national record attempts today. A couple of them successful. The deepest of which was Omar Leucci from Italy with a 116-meter constant weight performance. Fantastic performance by the Italian.
Yeah, amazing performance by the Italian. We had a lot of sort of activity on the platform before that. We had a delay, and Omar still managed to power through. So bravo, Omar. Our hats off to you. And now we're hoping for another white card and another national record from the Ukrainian.
20 seconds.
So Kristen, what do you like to do when you're not freediving?
Play with my cat.
Play with your cats? Awesome. How many cats do you have?
I just have one.
Just one? Okay.
Yeah.
What's the cat's name?
Hero.
Hero?
Oh, hi, Hero.
5,
Cool. And did you grow up on Oahu?
2,
Yeah, I was born and raised there.
Awesome, yeah.
That's 1, 2.
That's an island I haven't spent too much time on, but it's definitely a cool place for sure. I love the food over there.
Andriy
yeah.
Khvetkevych.
And here goes Andrew.
Constant weight, no fins, 66 meters, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. National record attempt.
So definitely the most physically demanding discipline in the sport of freediving. A lot of freedivers shy away from this discipline, but first day we've seen some big performances already. Alexei Molchanov, 92 meters. Certainly will protest the results of his red card. And then we have Dean Schausch with a fantastic dive to 80 meters, and Samo Jurenko with a 78-meter national record for Slovenia. So we're going to see another national record attempt here from Andriy Khvetkevych, and let's see if he can make it to the bottom.
Now he's in his sink face. He's looking comfortable. He's at ease. He's resting because the work will begin after he reaches the plate. He seems to be using his hand as a rudder.
50 meters.
Just about 10 more meters to go.
And so it's interesting that some athletes let the rope slide by like a portion of their body under their arm or by their nose, and then some athletes actually drift off the rope, which is much quicker, and you can see
Here he is in
Andrew
the candy cane, below the plate, got
grabbing
the
it.
tag, tucking it into his hood. And now comes the training and the dedication to make the way back up.
Yeah, these are all the laps in the pool that nobody wants to do. This is what gets you back to the surface. So if you're going to have strong no fins performances, the only way to do it is through repetition. So shallow tables at depth or shallow tables in the pool. Torturous training, really. But the Ukrainian looking strong, 45 meters. This is where you really start to pick up the pace, get a little bit of glide in your strokes.
40 meters.
And then once you connect with the safety divers here at 30 meters, you know it's home free.
The wind seems to have subsided here on Long Island. We're at Dean's Blue Hole in the Bahamas. We are on a family island. Bahamas, you know, they have that saying, it's better in the Bahamas, and I couldn't agree more.
First safety, second safety. All the action from the safety divers is going to be filmed with paralens cameras, so any national and world record attempts will be filmed on these action cameras, color corrective lenses, depth gauges in the cameras, and they can actually make it all the way down to the bottom of Dean's Blue Hole. They're rated for over 200 meters, so pretty spectacular advance in camera technology.
We just used these paralens cameras in Cayman, and they were fantastic.
Andrew about to break the surface. Big hook breath. Removes the nose clip, facing the judges, gives the okay signal. Looks like a strong performance from the Ukrainian.
And he has a tag. He's got a smile as well. And the prognosis is white card, new national record.
Yeah, national record for the Ukrainian. Great dive.
Super. So, next diver is going to be Claire Paris of the United States. And Claire is a tenured professor at the University of Miami. She's going to be doing free immersion.
And so we see the entry technique here used by Andrew, and then we also see the retrieval of the tag from the bottom, stuffing it into his hood, making the ascent back to the surface. We'd like to thank Kristen Kuba for joining us in the booth today.
Bye, Kristen. So the platform crew is just preparing equipment and lines for Claire, who will be next. And Claire is the penultimate diver of day 1 in the first act of Origin ECN Vertical Blue 2018. The last diver of the day will be Bianca Kim of Korea. And look, here we are, national record holder, Andrew.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations, welcome.
Thank you so much.
How was your dive?
It was amazing. Yeah, I felt good. Mouthfeel was great. Everything was pretty cool.
Well, you looked great.
Yeah, thank you.
How did it feel? What did you think when you broke the surface?
Oh, first time I saw like this light from the dive eye.
Mm-hmm.
It was like pretty strong light and it was like interesting new experience for me. But everything else was just be concentrated, think about what you're doing. That's it.
So we want to know how much money you paid to Alexei
And so as
to
you can
let
see,
you wear this gold suit.
yeah, you can see down here at the bottom in your gold suit making the turn and making the ascent. This is when you first see those safety divers. I mean, that's got to put a lot of confidence back in you, and obviously a really clean surface protocol.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it felt amazing. Yeah, thank you so much everyone who support me. Thank you for my fans and my family and everyone.
Yeah, and so who is Dive Easy?
Dive Easy, it's my company in Hawaii, by the way.
Oh, okay,
I'm
cool.
not Hawaii, it's a theme.
Yeah, it's a dive shop in Oahu.
Okay.
And it used to be just a scuba diving shop. And
Yeah.
when I will be back to Hawaii, it's going to be free diving shop as well.
Oh, great. We'll have to connect when I get back.
Sure. And it's my Instagram too. So it's
Okay.
Dive Easy. It's really popular Instagram.
Okay, so at Dive Easy is your
Dive Easy, yeah.
awesome.
On
So
Instagram.
follow at Dive Easy, and we'll go visit Oahu. And tell us what else you have planned for the comp.
We'll see. Now I won't keep it in secret for now.
But are you focusing on the other disciplines as well?
I focus mostly on the no fins and free immersion
Okay.
because actually my monofin was broken
Oh no.
like a couple days ago. I fixed it. Maybe I will use it. I don't know. So it's like I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. Expensive piece of equipment to lose, huh?
Yeah.
So you're going to be selling equipment at your shop in Oahu?
Sure.
Yeah,
why
awesome.
not?
Cool.
Is this your first time to Long Island?
Yeah, it's my very first time, and it's actually the second competition ever. First competition was 1 month ago in the hub,
Uh-huh.
and it was also super good. So now I'm gonna continue it, and I
20
hopefully will
seconds.
have some nice achievements.
Okay. Well, let's have you stay here. Claire Paris of the USA is about to begin her dive. She's attempting 60
10
meters
seconds.
in free immersion. She is wearing a
5,
nose clip
4,
and no eye
3,
equipment.
2, 1. Official top. Last
Doing some
1,
packing.
2, 3, 4, 5. Claire Paris, USA. Free immersion, 60
And she's
meters.
off. So, Andrew, tell us what your approach to packing is.
So I'm trying to pack not too much, just like that amount that I need for this actual dive.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured in my training with Carlos Costa that like it should be not more than 10 packings
Mm-hmm.
for me. And actually, like I'm trying to reduce it because it's might be dangerous in some cases.
Mhm.
So that's why packing is better to use less than more.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
30 meters.
Claire's now passing 30 meters. She seems to be holding her mouth fill, and now she's let go, and she's into her sink phase. But she's still pulling a little on the line with one hand.
So not quite as relaxed as the other athletes in this discipline. using her arm to guide her down as well as the lanyard. You can see Claire chose to go with a minimalist wetsuit. Very warm here in the Bahamas.
50
Andrew, how
meters.
thick is your wetsuit?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's 1.5 mil.
1.5. That seems to be the go-to for the competition, yeah.
And she's just 3 meters away. Candy Cane, here she is at the bottom, grabbing a tag.
60 meters.
And now the way back up. Looking good. Go Claire.
130.
So I was saying earlier, Claire is a professor at the University of Miami, and she does a lot of testing of information here on the larvae of fish. So she's a biologist in oceanography, and she also trains a lot of master students. But you will often see Claire here, not training, but conducting her science, and she has all these crazy contraptions that we'll have to get her to tell us about when she comes to the booth.
30 meters. First safety.
Steady pulls, gliding up.
Second safety. 20 meters. 215.
Claire and her husband Ricardo run a comp in Miami called the South Florida Apnea Challenge, and that usually happens twice a year. So for folks in the States who are trying to find a pool comp, it's a good place to visit. And here comes Claire, breaking the surface. She looks good. She's got her tag, signals. She took her nose clip off before she surfaced, so she didn't have to deal with it. And she looks like she's smiling, super relaxed, happy dive. And now we just wait for the judges.
And usually taking the nose clip off underwater is a good sign that the diver's probably going to make it no problem at the surface.
Good job by Claire. White card. It's always nice to start a competition with a white card, don't you
Yeah.
think, Andrew?
Of course.
So, one more diver today. And
Yeah, last dive of the day, Bianca Kim from Korea, doing a 40-meter free immersion dive and a dive time, estimated dive time of 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thanks,
Yeah, no
Andrew.
problem. Thank you, Andrew.
We'll see you in the blue.
tomorrow.
Yes,
Yeah.
see you tomorrow.